So I just saw The Perfect Guy starring Sanaa Lathan, Michael Ealy, and Morris Chestnut. Now this is a movie basically kind of capitalizing on thrillers like No Good Deed and The Boy Next Door, among a few others that were mostly like, because this one's PG-13, I believe, but the other movies I just talked about, like those were like all these are modern takes on like 80s and 90s erotic thrillers, and either they still keep them erotic or they tone down a little bit on the eroticism. But yeah, so this is about Sanaa Lathan, who's a woman in her mid-30s. She's ready to like have a family and stuff, but her boyfriend just doesn't want to go the like, he's committed to her, but he just doesn't want to go the marriage and kids route for his own personal reasons. So she decides to move on and start dating Michael Ealy. Seems like a good guy, but then when he snaps, he almost seems kind of too good to be true. And when she wants to kind of distance herself from him, he just won't leave her alone. So yeah, kind of like, your typical boy meets girl or vice versa, and then things get a little too obsessive and they cross the line, and then they won't stop. But yeah, I liked No Good Deed. I thought that was really good, like just how they went about it, and for like PG-13 movie and stuff, like it was very like, I don't know, sleeping with the enemy-ish. And Idris Elba, he was really good at playing the bad guy. He was beyond convincing, because he's normally like, like the good leading man. So for him to be like a crazy type of dude, it was like a good, nice 180. And now for Michael to do it, I wasn't buying it at first from the trailers. I don't know, just because he's always like Mr. Nice Guy. Like, despite that Idris always plays those guys too, but Michael, he's just a little too, like, like kind of guy next door looking. So the trailers, I was just kind of finding it laughable how he was trying to be all creepy. But once the movie came, at the start of it was a little like bland to me, the first act and the character build up. But the chemistry between Michael and Sanaa is not too bad. But to me, the movie picks up when he snaps. Like, that's when it really starts to pick up and entertain you more, and it becomes more of like a cat and mouse stalker thriller, and you see how it ends. But I thought Sanaa Lathan, I like her as an actress. I don't remember the last thing I saw with her, but I know she's the voice of Donna Tubbs in the Cleveland Show, which that's no longer running, but I like that one. So that was like the most I've kept up with her lately. Michael, I've seen the Think Like a Man films. He's good in those. And yeah, he was good in this movie. He actually pulled off being a creepazoid nutso, and playing the nice guy too, because that's what he does best. But yeah, but the movie itself, like I said, it picks up more when he's starting to turn, and I would say the beginning of the third act was kind of nice too. It kind of put a mini twist on things, but however, I wish the last like 5 to 10 minutes had like higher stakes, and like felt like, and I wish like the ending, I'm not gonna say what happens, but I wish like you kind of just, it's hard to explain, but like some of these endings, you're like glad how it ends, like whether the person dies or not. If they die or if they're put away, like yeah, take that. But in this one, it's like, okay, so that happened. But yeah, I would say that I enjoyed this, but like it was good, but No Good Deed and The Crush and Fatal Attraction, some of the other movies like like that are a little better, but I would give this 3.5 out of 5.